Someone recently asked me, is it okay if I want to repurpose my Instagram captions into blog posts to help drive traffic to my website? The answer is yes and no, so let's talk about it. Now, I get it. I'm a mom, a business owner. I don't like to work in the evenings or on weekends, so I have limited hours. I also only work 4 days a week. I don't work all 5 weekdays, and there's only so much Diet Dr. Pepper in the world to fuel me. So anytime I can do something to save time, to repurpose content, I am all for it. So in theory, yes, I'm a fan of repurposing your Instagram captions over to blog posts to drive more traffic to your website. It also gives you ownership of that content because I know a lot of us spend time writing those captions. There's valuable content in those captions. So I don't want them to go to waste, especially if, God forbid, like your Instagram get deleted, Instagram itself goes away eventually. We want to repurpose that content because it's time that we spent creating that. So I do like it in theory, but there's an issue. Most Instagram captions are only 150 to 200 words. Like, I've looked at some of the longer captions out there from people I follow, and even the really long ones are only about 200 words. For SEO, you want blog posts that are closer to 500 words, 800 words, or longer. Not to say every single post on your website needs to be 1,500 words long, but 200 word posts are really not going to drive much traffic. So if we're gonna spend that time and energy copying over those Instagram captions, and you're doing it specifically to try and get more organic traffic to your website, you really just need to use the Instagram captions as a starting point. You want to use them as the idea of the blog post, but then expand on it. So for example, let's say you have an Instagram post about how to introduce strawberries to your 1-year-old. Like I said, I'm a mom. This is what is at top of mind for me right now. So you have this post about introducing strawberries. Maybe you cover, like how to chop them up and, whatever you're supposed to do. That's, again, not going to be a very long blog post. So what you might want to do is actually talk about how to introduce 5 fruits to your toddler, how to introduce 10 fruits, however many you want to cover. And you can cover how to chop them up, other ways to incorporate that food. Maybe you have recipes for like strawberry muffins or something. Then you can talk about the benefits of all these fruits. Maybe there's specific benefits to bananas versus strawberries, on and on. This is going to give you a more educational, more valuable blog post for your website, and Google is going to love it. At the end of the day, Google cares about giving their users a good experience. They want to make sure they are giving their users the best information in their searches. I mean, imagine if you kept Googling things and you're like, man, these articles that keep coming up are not giving me the information I'm looking for. Or even if you think about, going to Google Maps and searching like local pizza restaurants, and Google only gave you other restaurants, everything but pizza restaurants. That would be really frustrating, and you would be like, I hate going to Google. They never give me the things I'm actually looking for. You would stop using Google. So Google wants to make sure we are giving the people the information they are really looking for. It's educational, it's valuable, it actually answers a question or helps solve a problem. That is why we need longer blog posts, because 200 words is usually not going to fully solve the problem and give people the answer that they need. Now, there's a lot more to SEO strategy than just repurposing your Instagram captions over to blog posts and adding to it. So if you are interested in learning more about SEO or you really want to work on it this year, be sure and check out my other SEO videos and my SEO services. I'll put the link to that down in the description below. If you enjoyed this video, be sure and give it a thumbs up, and I will see y'all next time.